Silahkan. Ya. Tidak boleh.
A wondrous civilization. Disposed to tranquility. With scenic landscapes bordered by the sea. Here, mythologies become principle. And religions create the cornerstones of life. It is contained in the arts and crafts, where celestial ceremonies become part of popular culture. Legacies of glorious traditions, where folk tales are regarded as guidebooks to perfection, honed over centuries, yet possible to experience within a few hours. Experiences you can take home. Here, art preservation is a tourist attraction. History is a living monument. Even shopping is meaningful. See world-famous resorts compete with local means of accommodation. Enjoy natural kindness. Or the excitement of exploring nature. With endless stories to tell and never-ending feasts. Never-ending possibilities to get more out of life and journeys. Yogyakarta. Wonderful.
Aduh.
Didirikan pada tanggal 31 Oktober 1985, Universitas Kristen Duta Wacana atau UKDW Yogyakarta merupakan pengembangan dari Sekolah Tinggi Teologia STT Duta Wacana yang didirikan pada tahun 1962. Visi UKDW adalah untuk menjadi universitas Kristen unggul dan terpercaya yang melahirkan generasi profesional mandiri bagi dunia pluralistik berdasarkan kasih. UKDW senantiasa menanamkan nilai-nilai kedutawacanaan dalam diri setiap sivitas akademikanya. Nilai-nilai ini memuat landasan dasar pijakan untuk berpikir, bersikap, dan beraktivitas.
Tahun ini adalah tahun yang berat bagi kita semua, termasuk Duta Wacana. Namun kita bersyukur bahwa Duta Wacana dalam melaksanakan proses pembelajaran jarak jauh ini setelah berusaha keras untuk menghadirkan infrastruktur yang terbaik. Kita tetap meyakini bahwa pendidikan manusia yang seutuhnya itu sangat penting, termasuk ketika kita melewati masa-masa krisis yang seperti ini. Kita berusaha untuk tetap menjaga kualitas dan penelitian dan pembelajaran di kampus UKDW ini setinggi mungkin agar kita mencapai pendidikan manusia yang seutuhnya. Salam Duta Wacana, Tuhan memberkati kita semua.
Terletak di pusat kota Yogyakarta, Indonesia, saat ini UKDW memiliki 7 fakultas, 10 program studi S1, 4 program studi S2, 2 program studi S3, dan 2 program profesi. Fakultas Arsitektur dan Desain dengan program studi Arsitektur, Desain Produk, Magister Arsitektur, Profesi Arsitektur. Fakultas Bioteknologi dengan program studi Biologi. Fakultas Bisnis dengan program studi Manajemen, Akuntansi, Magister Manajemen. Fakultas Teologi dengan program studi Filsafat Keilahian, Magister Filsafat Keilahian, Magister Kajian Konflik dan Perdamaian, Doktor Teologi, Doktor Studi Lintas Agama dalam program ICRS Indonesian Consortium for Religious Studies. Fakultas Teologi telah mendapatkan akreditasi secara internasional dari Association for Theological Education in Southeast Asia atau ATHEA. Fakultas Kedokteran dengan program studi Kedokteran, Profesi Dokter. Fakultas Kependidikan dan Humaniora dengan program studi Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris. Fakultas Teknologi Informasi dengan program studi Informatika, Sistem Informasi. Research and Development merupakan hal penting bagi institusi pendidikan. Kultur kampus yang berbasis pada penelitian dan pengembangan akan menghasilkan SDM yang cerdas, kritis, dan kreatif yang nantinya akan memegang peran sebagai agent of change. Oleh karena itu, UKDW mengembangkan beberapa pusat studi yang senantiasa menjadi wadah bagi sivitas akademikanya untuk melakukan penelitian dan pengembangan. UKDW juga mendukung seluruh kegiatan dosen dan mahasiswanya untuk menerapkan ilmu pengetahuan dan teknologi guna memajukan kesejahteraan masyarakat dan mencerdaskan kehidupan bangsa. Dalam perannya sebagai institusi pendidikan dan untuk mendukung kebijakan kampus Merdeka-Merdeka Belajar, UKDW mengedepankan pentingnya jalinan kerjasama untuk menciptakan kultur belajar yang inovatif dan sesuai dengan kebutuhan.
UKDW memberi saya proses pendidikan dan pembelajaran yang seutuhnya.
UKDW merupakan tempat bagi saya untuk mencari ilmu pengetahuan dan melatih keterampilan hidup.
UKDW membentuk saya menjadi komunitas pembelajar yang mengenali diri sendiri, mampu bekerja sama, dan menghargai dalam kebinekaan.
Kuliah di UKDW membentuk saya menjadi generasi profesional yang cerdas intelektual, spiritual, dan emosional.
Bergabunglah bersama kami di Universitas Kristen Duta Wacana Yogyakarta. UKDW Jogja, bisa belajar bisa.
Hello, good afternoon from Yogyakarta, Indonesia. And welcome back to the 2021 online fall program Visual Ethnography. This program is organized by Universitas Kristen Duta Wacana, Universitas Proklamasi 45 Yogyakarta, and Universitas Dianapura Bali. And my name is Diantes Santi, but you can call me Auntie. Today it's special. It's rather different than our previous session because we will going to take you to the culinary talk show and also short culinary class with Ibu Janti Wiknyo Pranoto. And currently I'm outside here in a region called Prawiro Taman in Yogyakarta. And actually this place is quite famous for being the place where many tourists from other country come to this place and stay around this area because in this area you can find many hotel and accommodation. There's also cafe and art shop, and near here also there's also traditional market. There's also batik industry. So basically this is the place that very interesting to be visited. And so today we will learn about Indonesian healthy food with Ibu Janti, and I'm going to take you to the venue, which is Rumah Ayam by Via Via Yogyakarta. So let's go. Okay, this is Rumah Ayam by Via Via Yogyakarta.
Hi.
Hello, good
Come on in.
afternoon, Bu
Yeah.
Janti.
Hi. Come on in. Have a seat.
Thank you. Okay, Bu Janti, thank you so much for for us to visit you and we can learn about culinary from you. Thank you so much for having us today.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah. So today we conducted this session blended. There are also some participants who are here in this place at Rumah Ayam by Via Via Yogyakarta. Yeah. So there are some participants here. Can I hear your voice, guys? Yeah. Okay. And I would also like to thank you, the participants who are joining us today online via Zoom. The participant and also the supervisor who have joined us today. Good afternoon, and I hope today we can learn a lot and we can start to think about healthy food and to have a better life. So today, before we talk further with Ibu Janti, I would like to read her CV, her brief CV, so you can all know more about Ibu Janti. Okay, so Ibu Janti Wiknyo Pranoto. She got her Bachelor of Psychology from University of Wollongong, New South Wales, Australia. A veteran of 20 years in various corporations, multinational companies in Jakarta, Hong Kong, Singapore, Sri Lanka, and Sydney in the field of human resources, telecommunication, project management, and merger acquisition. She is also a certified raw food chef. And her active activities include training and consulting for whole food, organic, vegan, raw plant-based restaurant and cafe, and also a founder of Pasar Kamisan, farmers market and artisan community in Yogyakarta since 2014. Also founder of Seninan, youth community and self-healing program in Yogyakarta since 2019. And also she focused and certified in following holistic program such as Ayurveda nutrition management practitioner, sound bath, conscious dance, journaling for healing, and food journaling. And this is also interesting because she also play gamelan. Yeah, gamelan player in two gamelan ensemble community in Yogyakarta, regular gamelan player at Ngayogyakarta Hadiningrat Palace. And she also author of Satwika Rasa 1 and Satwika Rasa 2, a plant-based recipe journal or book. Also co-author of Organic Home, How to Grow Edible Plants in Small Garden as a co-author, and also co-author for You Mother, a plant-based recipe ebook. So that's quite interesting, Bu Janti.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, seeing your CV that you graduate from psychology, right? And now you choose to work and to become a chef in Via Via. Maybe you could tell us your story about your education background and your career and how you now currently working in Via Via Yogyakarta as chef.
I don't know actually.
Don't know actually.
No. But it's seriously what you've read about my education background that supports my career more or less in human resources area. But then I branch out into more of a project management area. But that was, like my previous life in corporate life. But since 2014, I moved to Jogja and live here. And before I left the corporate world, I have a strong interest in cooking more of a plant-based or vegan food, mainly driven by my actual need, my own need, because I was a survivor of cervical cancer. So sooner rather than later, I have to change my habit, my lifestyle, my food intakes and everything, or else the cancer might come back.
So it started at some point in your life that you become more into of this, let's say, a more healthy food cooking. Or do you love cooking since earlier?
Well, in our family, my mom loves cooking, and she actually trained me to cook since way back then. So I was responsible for certain food and dishes when there were visitors to our house. So it's not something totally new. It's something that I've always done it since I was a kid.
Okay, yeah. So could you tell us more about your cooking creation? What's different with other?
Well, what I'm trying to offer, or what I love to cook on a daily basis, is something which is fresh, something which is local, and obviously it has to have benefits to the body.
Okay, so it's more of cook the freshness of the ingredient. You think that it's really important for
It's
the food?
absolutely important. Most of the ingredients, most of the vegetables, it comes from my own garden as well, because I have piece of land at home, and I grow some vegetables on them.
Wow, that's very interesting. I also really, well, you can say that it's my dream to have a house that you can grow vegetable in around your house. I think it's very nice if we can, if many people can have that kind of.
Well, you
garden.
can, because you can start small. You can start with some herbs in pots, and it's so easy to grow.
Okay, so what kind of vegetable that you have in your garden, if I may know?
Some herbs such as basil. Today we're using some of them. They're basil. Actually, there's holy basil, or in Indonesian it's called ruku-ruku. And then we have some kanikir leaves. And we do have some tamarind leaves. All will be blended together in the food that I'm putting together today.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course there are mints, there are rosella, there are moringa, all sort of things.
So, how do you manage like time to take care of that plant? Is it do we need to be very diligent to take care of that plant? It take
No,
does it
I
take
think
times?
I think it goes back to the consciousness, to the mindfulness of what is the purpose of living and what is the purpose of eating itself. If you're conscious, if you're eager to put everything in your body which is healthy and fresh and nourishing, and that's what you call the whole food, then you make sure that you get it. So some of them you can get from your garden, you can get it from anywhere, you can get directly. I mean, in Jogja it's so easy to get connected with the local farmers, or you go to farmers market, which are almost on a daily basis around Jogja, depends on where you live. And yeah, so that's not a difficult, if as long as you have the needs, as long as you have the intention, as long as you have the willingness to make sure whatever goes into your body is the best, then there you go.
Okay. And Bujanti, you are also a vegan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yes. And since when you start?
This started in 2012. Previously I was a vegetarian, then I changed into vegan. Then in the process itself, I tried some raw food as well, raw food diet, and lately I'm more into Ayurvedic diet, which is still plant-based, but it's not totally vegan.
Are there any different you feel after and before you have this kind of lifestyle
Yeah.
in eating?
For veganism, you mean?
Yeah.
For veganism, I think the food that comes into your body typically gives you more energy because it's quite light, so more energy for you to move on a daily basis. But I think there are the downside of it. After a while, somebody who's taking the veganism or vegan life or vegan-based food or plant-based food, they really have to check on the nutrients panel, so to speak. Whether you get enough nutrition, whether you get enough minerals, whether you get enough vitamins for your body, because that's the downside. If you continue with the plant-based on a large scale, on a major scale, sometimes it can take effect to your body too. So you have to know what's the category of your body and what your body needs.
Yeah, so it's very important to know ourselves what we
Yeah.
need, so we can just simply, let's say, eat don't eat maybe protein or something. So we need to have balanced food, if you may say, and also we know what we need, what our body needs. We couldn't simply compare one person to the other because everyone has different activity, for example. So their body also need different food, for example. And Bujanti, in your CV, you also wrote several books, including Satwika Rasa 1 and Satwika Rasa 2. Could you tell us about this book, what it's all about, and where the name Satwika Rasa came from?
All right. So this book is more of my notes. Actually, it's a journal. All of them are plant-based recipes. All of them are vegan recipes, so there are no meats, no dairies, and its producers. So it's all vegetables and pulses and grains and nuts and seeds. So the name itself, Satwika Rasa, Satwika in Sanskrit, it means pure. Pure. It's clean and it's good for your body. And rasa is your taste. So Satwika Rasa in itself is a taste which is good for your body, which is pure for your body.
Okay, so it's a collection of recipe. Can we say that?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. And how do you collect this recipe? Is it something that you already know, or do you like research the recipe because you want to make this kind of book, or because you already have this collection of recipe, then you wrote that book?
Well, these recipes are essentially dishes or salads or soups or whatever that I cook on a daily basis. So it's just a matter of categorizing it. Which one do I want to put into the recipe book itself?
And today we are going to see some of the recipe, and are the recipe that we are going to see today also included in that book, or it's different?
Yeah, it's all in the recipe journals, both of them, 1 and 2, and but I will just go through some of the details.
Yeah, and I think the participants are very excited to see how and what kind of recipe that you will show us today. Okay, and we have actually 3 recipes today. The first one is beberuk terong. It's a traditional salad, I think, from Lombok. And the second recipe is selada pengantin. It's from Betawi. And the third is terancam kedondong from Central Java. 3 of these foods can be categorized as salad, right?
Correct. Those are salads. 2 are warm salad, and 1 is you can eat it cold, which is the selada pengantin.
With selada pengantin. All right, so I guess it's time for cooking show.
Certainly.
So let's begin, Ibu Janti. Yeah, maybe we can show the slide of the recipe so the participant in Zoom can have some idea about the recipe that we are going to show you today. Okay.
All right. So the first one will be beberuk terong. Beberuk terong is, you mentioned that it comes from Lombok in Nusa Tenggara Barat, and for Nusa Tenggara Barat food, typically it's quite spicy Today I will make it not too spicy, but you can give it a try later. This is quite easy. Let me show you. Is the camera here? Yeah. You can see from close by here. The first one that I would like to put, this is the mixing bowl. I will go directly to the mixing bowl. Are snake beans. All right. So snake beans, kacang panjang ya. This is already half cooked, so it means I just blanch it. You know, once the water is boiled, and then I put a little bit of salt, and then just like 1 to 2 minutes, and then you rinse it. Okay, so this is snake beans. Very easy. So Indonesia has wonderful variety of salad. So you don't have to go for, like difficult ingredients. Every ingredients are available in the market, in the local market, and it's just so easy to make. The second one is, of course, the terong or the aubergine or the eggplant. With the eggplants, I slice it quite thinly, right? And then I just massage it with some salt, okay? And then I just pour it like that.
Bu Janti, if I may ask,
Sure.
You put salt, you squeeze it with salt, the ingredient.
Yeah.
Does it have any effect that you do that, or is it only for seasoning or for other purpose?
Well, actually, it's for making sure that it is half blanched, because this is relatively raw. Okay, so if I put some salt, then it is half cooked. It becomes half cooked.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, and
Next.
if the participant here want to ask something during
Yeah,
the
please do.
cooking show, it's okay. It's also okay, right?
Yeah,
Bu
sure.
Janti,
Go ahead.
to ask question.
Just shoot the question.
Yeah. And if the participant who are joining through Zoom also want to ask, you can also use the raise hand feature in Zoom and ask the question, or you can also you can also use the chat box feature in Zoom.
All right, I just put in some diced cucumber. Okay, and then the next one, this is mung bean sprouts. Yeah, mung bean sprouts. We just keep on mixing them, so it's mixed well. Okay. Now the dressing. Okay, the dressing is super easy. The dressing goes something like this. You have the red shallots, you have the big chili, you have the small chili padi, and then some tomatoes. These are essentials. You have 2 or 3 of the tomatoes, and then slice it thinly. And I put some terasi vegan. This is a vegan terasi, which is made from fermented soybean. All right, and then mix with nori and all that good stuff. So it resembles the umaminess of the terasi, like the real one, without the shrimp, without the fish, but it's there. Okay, so basically that's that, and I've already mixed everything, the ingredients for the dressing. You have it there, right?
Yeah.
The recipe. So I just mix it all. Lots of tomatoes goes in here. Some people ask, what about the measurement? These are cooking, all right? Cooking is an art. If you bake, that's a science. Okay, so you have to be precise in your measurement. But if this is cooking, so it's an art. So it's very subjective. It's very individual. Today might be a little bit spicy, but typically I don't cook spicy food. But I know that you guys love spicy food, so
Do you love spicy food, guys?
that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but probably some couldn't stand
It's spicy.
food.
Okay.
So what do you have? Maybe some tweak for those who doesn't like spicy
Yeah,
food.
I mean, you just go ahead. If you want more spicy, then put more chili. If not, then less chili. It's all up to you. Then I put some kaffir, lime juice. It smells so good. Very aromatic. All right, and then the last bit. This is also very Indonesian. So you put some bawang goreng, yeah? This is some shallots, fried shallots, and it gives you crispiness. It gives you something to chew on, more texture. I just put some. All right. So that's the first one. Bubur terong.
Oh, looks so nice.
Easy. Cooking has to be easy and quick, and don't take your time too much so that you become tired and you don't want to eat anymore. All right. So what's the second one?
Okay, the second one would be selada pengantin.
Selada pengantin.
pengantin.
This is very Betawi, very Jakartan. It's hard to find it here in Jogja, this selada pengantin. It's something that you can serve cold, actually, as a salad. All right, let me just put it here. Just take this out. All right. So what do we have here for the selada pengantin? These are mostly cooked, all right, except for the lettuces. So what I do is I just chop up some iceberg lettuce and also some romaine lettuce. You just chop some of them here. Some people said, "Oh, I don't have time to cook." Then find time to cook. Because cooking is so predictable, it's so easy. You can plan it ahead of time. You can do this before you go to sleep. And in the morning, you can just mix it all up. And then there you go. These are a lot of ingredients. All right. Okay, what do we have here? Cooked stuff. Okay, as I said, it's cooked. First is boiled potato that's already being diced. Some blanched corn, sweet corn, and then tofu. You just chop up tofu, and then just chop up into dice the carrots. And then the last one is the sweet pineapple. So just mix this all up. Easy. Do we have participants not from Indonesia today?
The participant in Zoom, yes, we have actually in this program we have a participant from Germany, Philippines, India, Thailand, and Timor Leste, Bu.
Okay.
Yeah.
So For those who are not from Indonesia, you know, there are a lot of replacement for this, but specifically for this one, I think it's quite easy to find the ingredients. You can just go to Asian stores and then you find the ingredients. It's all there. Okay, look at the color. And again, one of the key for wholesome food, healthy food, is the variety of color. Okay, you don't go with all whites, or you don't go with all greens. Okay, but you just mix it. People said like eating a rainbow.
Wow.
That's true.
Yeah, and when we see the presentation of the food, when
Yeah.
it's colored food, it really make us our appetite become increase when
Yeah.
we see this colorfulness.
Yeah, it has to. Okay, just put those back. And yeah, that's it. And I have prepared the, okay, so this will go for this one. You can try later. And this one, just use this. All right. These are all the ingredients. Oops. And then for the dressing, again, I didn't put garlic, but you should put some garlic in it. Not this one, sorry. Got it confused. The ingredients is peanut butter, okay, easy. And some sriracha chili sauce, which you can make yourself. It's also in my recipe books. It's only a fermentation of 5 to 6 days of basically this big cabe, the small cabe if you want, and then some garlic and some vinegar, and then you ferment it for 5 to 6 days, and you get yourself sriracha sauce. You just blend it, add a little bit of water to dilute, and there you go. Okay, if you want to add some sugar, go for it. If you prefer sweeter taste. Okay.
Quite simple, ya, Bu.
It's very simple. Yeah, it's very simple. So yes, this is the dressing. I made it ahead of time. And this you can keep in the fridge before serving, so you get a you know, colder salad. Right. And then you just put some peanuts, toasted peanuts, as toppings. If you have some questions, do ask me. That's all right.
Okay, do you have any question?
You're good? Can't wait to
Okay.
try, huh?
Yeah, Bu Lucia have
A question? Yes, Bo, go ahead.
Dan A
MI audible now.
itu menyakiti dirimu dan
Tes, tes.
aku.
Am I audible now? Okay, thank you. So, Miss Janti, I have questions about the Sriracha sauce because I used to like it very much, and I used to buy it, yeah. But now it seems, yeah, I cannot find it easily in the department store. But if I make it myself, so do you put tomato?
No,
Without tomato.
no
So
tomato.
it's purely chili?
Yeah.
Oh, so
So just chili, garlic, okay, and then you put some coconut sugar right at the end. You put some salt, but at the end only after the fermentation. So let it ferment, okay, for 5 to 6 days. And then you can see some bubbles. So it means it is fermented.
okay.
So afterwards you can add the seasoning.
Mm.
Yeah,
So actually that's quite easy.
it's very
So,
easy.
yeah.
It's a crime to buy.
Yeah, okay.
It's a crime.
to
Thank
buy.
It's a crime. I call some food that people are still buying for such a simple food. I call it it's a crime. You know
It's
you
a crime.
yeah.
Suaranya
You
enggak.
can just make it so easily at home.
Yeah, and I think there is also a questions there
Yeah.
from empathy group, but
Oh yeah, there's a question from yeah, the empathy group. If possible to share the dressing recipe,
Yeah.
that would be great. Thank
You can you can share those PowerPoint slides that I've already shared with you guys.
Yeah.
Feel free.
Okay,
To
then
share them.
yeah, we will share it to you also. You can practice yourself, make your own salad at home.
Yes. All right. So the last one is a bit, I'm just mixing the dressing here, a bit messy. This is the one. This is typically trancam in Central Java. It's a salad which are all raw, okay? Nothing is cooked there. And typically it's just using vegetables, that's all. But today I'm using something different, something more interesting for the taste, which is buah kedondong. Okay, for some of you haven't seen kedondong, it looks something like this. All right, it looks like a young mango, but it's not. Okay, for those outside Indonesia who doesn't have kedondong as the ingredients, do change it for Granny Smith apple, the green apple. That's easy. All right, what else? The thing. Okay, let's mix this. Okay. This are mainly raw. Okay, so what I'm mixing here is the kanikir leaves. Okay, kanikir. It's very, very aromatic. It's very refreshing. It's a cross between lemon and mango kind of thing. Okay, so it's all green here. My hands are clean, yeah. Then, okay, for this one, for cabbage specifically, this cabbage, this is only blanch. Okay, so this is not raw. It's been blanched 1 or 2 minutes. Boiling water. Put the sliced cabbage in, and then you just take it out, and then rinse it. Okay. Then you put some of this bean sprouts. Any other question you have? You can ask.
Come on, guys. Who have a question, please raise your hand. You can also, for those who are. Oh, Toby, yeah. The mic, please.
Test. I want to ask about how that we are young people that if we don't like vegetable things that there is any tips for we are who don't like vegetable?
Try it. Easy.
Something like that.
If you don't like, it means you haven't tried.
Try it and try again.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry. Sure. Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Ardi Pramono from UP 45, UP 45 ya. Because it's the name of university, so I just say 45 aja. So actually I have question. You said that it's crime to make some ingredient, to buy some ingredients because it's easy to make. Actually, I'm very interested in making the vegan terasi because it's very new for me.
Okay.
If I can ask, actually for making the vegan terasi, so how you make it? What is the base? What kind of the fermentation that we can use? I mean, I don't know how to say that. It's germ maybe. In Indonesia we call it ragi ya.
Yeah.
So what kind
So
of factory that we should use for this one?
sure. I'm
Let's
not
say
gonna
like that.
give this out to you now because
Okay.
some people are selling this, and it's their secret recipe,
All right.
obviously. So I'll give you the contact. You can contact the person directly after this.
All right, thank you.
She is in Surabaya, so feel free to contact her. She's very good. She's not only doing the vegan terasi, but also the vegan patis.
Very nice.
Yummy, super yum.
Yeah.
The base, if you ask, as I said, is the soybean.
Soybean ya.
Yeah,
So
kedelai ya.
almost like ketchup ya.
Kacang kedelai difermentasi, jadi dibikin busuk.
Alright, yeah. But it's not just rotten, right? We need some techniques.
Well, there are some nori as well in it, so
okay,
there are some umaminess in it.
Nice.
Yeah. So, what have I put in here? Besides that, I put the kedondong. I put the bean sprouts. Okay. I put some holy basil. Okay. And also some tamarind leaves. These are tamarind leaves. The small ones. Okay. Tamarind leaves are very it gives you some surprise when you eat them, because it's a bit sour, but it tastes good, and it has some medicinal properties. It's typically used as part of jamu. It's called sinom. Okay, sinom is the name for the young tamarind leaves. Keep on adding vegetables, and you guys have to eat it here. Very colorful. Okay, you have to taste. These are carrots. Very sweet. I mean, to
Yeah, sure.
Question, sorry, Miss, if I ask a lot.
It's all
So, Miss Janti, so you know that Indonesian foods have a lot of variations, right?
Yeah.
Some of it, for example, is like rendang or ayam geprek, which is it's very challenging to make the healthy version of it. For example, also for vegan, it's very hard. So, what is your solution for the rendang and also for ayam geprek, for example? How you make it healthy and friendly for vegan? Thank you.
Well, oh, thank you. And although I can make rendang, not using meat, I can make rendang using jamur. Okay, I can make rendang using gori, which is the young jackfruit, nangka muda, and yeah, you can make it. You can exchange the meat with something else. Okay, the thing is that rendang, the process of cooking is very long. Okay, and the longer you cook, the more fat goes in it, because you're using a lot of santan, yeah, using a lot of coconut milk, and no matter whether you exchange it, meat or no meat, you have to first of all ask yourself whether this is a healthy food. This is a wholesome food. It doesn't mean that you cannot eat them. Okay, feel free to eat them, but how much. Portion control is important, and variety is important also. So how do you vary your food from time to time, from day to day? You cannot eat just ayam geprek all the time for the whole week. You get sick. You get acid. Okay, you get asam lambung, yeah. You get ulcers, obviously, because of that. The heat from the chili, and then the gorengan, the oil and everything, that's not healthy. So it's all up to you. It's a choice. Health is a choice, like life is a choice. Everything is a choice. Okay? So you choose wisely. Sorry. Okay, the dressing is easy. It is grated coconut, but I've mixed it with some spices, bit like urap, yeah. Bit like urap. The thing is that whatever you're using with trancam, typically they are raw vegetables, something like that. And lastly, I'm using some bunga telang, which is edible flower. What else? Let's put this. Some lime. Lime is good, not only because of the fragrance and the taste, but it's also because these are mostly raw vegetables. It becomes the disinfectant, right? Because it's acid, and it can help to kill some of the bacteria. I try to wash the vegetables as clean as possible, but you never know. All right.
the terancam kedondong.
Terancam kedondong.
Right.
Wow.
So there you go. There are 3 salads. Easy. Feel free to try for those who are here. For those who are not here, feel free to try and make it.
Yeah, make it at your home, guys.
Sure. Anything else? I think that's all for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you,
If
Bu
you have
Janti.
any other question,
Okay, so if you have any other question, guys, you can still ask Bu Janti. And I think maybe we can show the recipe in the screen. So yeah, we already seen that, but only previously. But maybe we can show them again the recipe. Okay, we're still waiting for the slide to show on the screen. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we have another question, please, Veronica.
Okay,
Sure.
hello all, hello ma'am. I'm Veronica from Duta Wacana, and
Hi.
I want to ask about bunga talang. How is the taste of bunga talang? Because this is my first time to see bunga talang for foodies recipe.
Go ahead, try.
Okay, try.
If you don't try, you don't know how it tastes. It tastes nothing. It's just bland.
So Veronica, it's easier to taste than to describe.
Oh. Okay, I will to try it.
Yeah, thanks. Boma. Do we have the bowls? Yeah.
Bunga telang is also good for tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not only for tea, it's good for your eyes.
Oh,
Especially. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for babies. When they have eye problem, they have eye issues. The leaves. It's not the flower, but it's the leaves. You just smash it, and then you put it as a compress. Yeah.
Okay. Does it contain vitamin A? So that it's good for eyes? Or
I don't think so. I don't know. There has some elements for eye infection, for eye irritation, but I'm not sure whether it has vitamin A.
Okay.
Yeah.
And ma'am, what is the difference? What is your opinion about the difference salada pengantin and others food that use peanut sauce too?
Right. Very good question. Peanut sauce. The problem with peanut sauce, like the pecel, the gado-gado, the what do you call that? What else? Karedok, right? First, they fry. They fry the peanuts. All right. Then afterwards, you crush the peanuts. Okay. So then you process it, and then you put more oils in it. Okay. So that's the problem, because then it's a double dose of fat, and peanuts itself has already contained fat. Okay. So for my peanut butter, I make it at home. You just toast it. Okay, you just disangrai. Okay, you just toast it until it is warm, until the skin changes a little bit. All right, and then put it in the blender. That's it. I don't even put oil in it.
Okay, at the end, I just put probably just 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. That's it. You can try this one. Feel free. And then you can try. I have also some toasted peanuts. Okay, which is just like that. There is no oil in it, because peanuts, to some people, you cannot consume it, simply because it's hard for the body to digest it. Okay, so just be careful with peanuts. You know your limits. All right. Anything else?
And how to, let's say if we made peanut butter, how to store it, and how long will it last, Bu Janti?
I store it in my kitchen, room temperature. No need for refrigerator. Okay, so just like that, it lasts forever. I don't know. It lasts probably a month. All right, and then it starts to change the smell. Then you know it's not good anymore.
Yeah.
But before a month, this is already gone. You can use it for breakfast. All right, you can put it in your smoothies. You can put, as dressing. You can use a lot of things with it. So it's good to have, supply of peanut butter at home.
Is it not good to store it in refrigerator?
Yeah, sure, it's good. That's fine. Probably it will last longer. But I don't see the need to put everything in the fridge. People here put everything in the fridge. Even the spices you put in the fridge. So no need to put in the fridge as long as you use it on a daily basis. Then it will just be fresh.
Okay. Okay, any more question? And okay, yeah, please.
So maybe you can share how to make a good peanut butter, because I think it's not same, the peanut butter that you use for food and the peanut butter that you use for our bread, maybe.
You use for?
Sandwich bread, for example.
Oh, I use that for both.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
why? Why is it? Why do you think it's not good?
Because usually for bread you use the sweeten.
So don't put any sweets. Don't put any sweeteners in it. I don't put sugar. I don't put any salt.
Okay.
As I said, these are just pure toasted peanuts, blended. At the end, just add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. That's all.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So
that's
how
all.
it tastes? Just like peanut, not sweet at all.
Give it a try.
Okay.
Okay, give it a try. Yeah, and guys, you can in the back, you can also if you want to taste the salad, you can also feel free to serve yourself, right, Bu Janti?
Yeah, sure. Give it a try.
If you are curious about the taste of bunga talang, this is
this is a good time to try. Hang on for a second. Bom, kamera coba.
Yeah, after Bu Lucia, I'm sure that everyone will follow.
Okay, let me just take a picture first, Bu. Indonesian must take picture first before you eat, right? All right. Lovely.
Yeah, Veronica.
The one with kedondong is this one. Yeah. Sampai bawah, Bu. Mungkin kedondongnya nggak dapat kali. Ya. Mungkin lebih mudah pakai ini. Okay. You can always come back and have some more.
Yeah, Veronica, you are curious about bunga talang, right? So, yeah, come and try it yourself. You're welcome.
Sure. And there are some more bowls. Feel free to try. I forgot. This has to go. This one. What is Indonesians without kerupuk, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure. Mau coba apa? Sure. Nggak mau coba ini? Selada later. You can come back later. Kalau kurang dressingnya masih ada, Bu. Ya.
So, Veronica, how does
What
it
do you
taste,
think?
bunga talang? I think it's little bitter. But just little. Do you like it? No. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
That's good. Really? Okay. Thank you.
I just like the kedondong, ma'am.
Yeah, the kedondong highlights the taste, huh?
Yes, it's little sour and it's my style.
Wow.
You like sour food?
Yes, I like little sour.
Okay. Maybe if you eat together with bunga talang and the kedondong, maybe you will like bunga talang, Veronica. Please try. Please, the other you can
go ahead.
Give a try of the salad.
That is the beberuk terong.
Yeah, there's 3 recipes. You are free to
feel free to
taste.
try. Feel free to taste it. Nggak apa-apa. Mau apa sih? Pengen ambil apa ini?
Okay.
Oh, ini nih. Udah ada. Oh,
yeah, Andi.
Oh, no.
Please give comment about the taste. Pak Abed.
My name is Andi. I'm from UP45.
Hi.
It's first time I'm eat healthy food. Maybe honestly, it's weird for me. I don't know. I can't explain anymore. But I will try like you say.
Yeah.
I will try until done to finish.
If you don't try, you don't know how it tastes. Yeah.
It's best experience. Actually.
Yes, please do.
Your first experience, and that's good, really good. But I think this is a time for you to learn how to cook from the first experience. Yeah.
Daily food only nasi padang actually.
What's your daily food again?
Nasi padang. It's easy to.
Mana aja? Silakan. Yang lettuce-nya di bawah. Boleh, silakan. Ditaruh aja, nanti biar gampang ngambilnya. Tuh, gitu. Terongnya terong sambal, ya. Yang bulat ya.
So not the regular eggplant,
I think it's regular eggplant. What do you call this? This is
maybe The regular.
This one. Right. You can use that one too. It's okay. Yeah. This one? Sure. Lagi? Okay. Ini harus habis loh ya. I'm not gonna bring this home. Ini boleh aku switch off? Bait? Belum? Oh, okay. Good. Cool.
Sini balik lagi ya. Ya. Okay. Yeah, while the participant enjoying the salad, Bu Janti, maybe we can go back here.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, there. So this is three of the salad recipe that we have in Indonesia. Yeah, Bu.
Yeah.
And there are many other healthy Indonesian food, I think. And Bu Janti, maybe we are now talking about Indonesian healthy food. So maybe you can share with us your concept of healthy food.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think healthy food is about the process, how to cook it. Right? The shorter the period of cooking, the better.
The shorter the better. So
yeah, the
raw
shorter the
food
better.
is the apps.
No,
can we say that?
Not
No?
really.
Not really.
Not everybody can can take raw food. Okay, and even if you take raw food, there will be only a short period of time.
Short period of time.
Maybe you want to do cleansing, you want to do detox, then you can do raw food. But on daily basis, I'll make sure that of all the cooked food, you know, I have the nasi, I have the oseng this, oseng that. Then you add, you know, a portion of salad.
A portion.
Right?
Do you
So
eat
that's
salad
raw.
every day?
Almost.
Almost every day.
Almost. I mean, salad is so easy.
Yeah,
gitu ya.
so easy.
So there is no excuse for you not to have it on a daily basis. You can, you know, you can try a variety of them. Even if there is no dressing, that's okay. It's still the crunchiness, the chewing, the process of chewing, the process of eating fresh food is good.
Okay. Yeah, I think maybe after this, all the participants can start to have more salad in daily basis. I'm curious about what is your daily meals, guys. Is anyone want to share what you have your daily meals, typical daily meals? Anyone want to share?
For me, our daily meals is mixed, yeah. Usually because I grew up in the Chinese household, so usually Chinese food, yeah. But I don't want to eat that every day because so oily and so many micin too, yeah.
Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah, I don't know, like all people like to put MSG a lot, you know. They like to eat something very fatty and oily, but I usually not like it. So I do the healthy catering. We call it healthy catering.
Okay.
So for lunch, I ask somebody to cook for me a healthier version, less oil, less salt.
Less oil, less salt.
Yeah. Actually, I have a question, ma'am. For me, I think it's delicious, your salad.
Thank you.
But maybe for Indonesians, they want to put more, for example, sasa micin, because they want to stronger taste, yeah. Do you think it will be will make it less healthy or not? Actually, put sasa or MSG, for example, Miss, yeah. Because for me, I think it's already delicious. But we talk about Indonesian people who like very strong taste, yeah.
Is it Indonesian people or you?
Is it Indonesian people or your excuse?
But I know Indonesians, yeah, like.
We'll talk about you,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Indonesians.
I once.
It's so difficult. Indonesian people, so big,
Yeah.
very fast population. Let's talk you.
Okay, let's talk.
What
to
do you
me.
like?
For me, it's good. But for example, like if I want to sell it to people, they will ask, can it make it stronger? Can you put some MSG and things? For example, like because I work in F&B business, yeah. Usually they will ask that, and the biggest question is if I put more MSG, for example, or more micin, let's say like that.
Right.
Will it make it less healthy, or what is standard to make it safe?
Okay.
That's my question.
Thank you. I think it's all about education. Okay, it will take time, but I have to mention that our kitchen here at Via Via, we don't use any MSG at all. All right, and we've already said it. So people who would like to have the taste of micin, you can go somewhere else. Yeah. So it's a choice, yeah? Life is about choices. If you know it's not good, why would you give it to your customer? If your customer insists to have more micin, more MSG, you can start not eliminating all of them, but probably lessen. It's not 100% you give, but probably is 50% or even less. And then people will adjust their taste. Okay, because the body has a very good intelligence. The body will learn and it will adjust.
So I saw on the market they call it kaldu jamur, yeah. Kaldu jamur is kind of like they said it's kind of micin, but it's made from mushroom. Do you think it's safer or actually just same things?
Yes and no. Yes and no. For the kaldu jamur, I used to make also my own, because it's easy. Actually, it's just jamur, and put some nori, and then put some water, and then you cook until it's finished. So whatever is in the mushroom, it will absorb all the taste. Okay, and it will give you a very umami. What people is looking is the umami taste. Okay, the extra. Okay, but it's also about educating ourselves. Whether we always wanted to have that extra, or you just that extra gives you side effects which are not good probably for your body. So there you go.
So do you think it's hard? I mean, like you're a very idealistic person. You have your belief and your faith, but there are market, and you run F&B business too.
Yes.
Do you think it's hard to educate people?
No. Because then you have also the group of people who have that understanding, who have that knowledge, who have the choice, who have made their choices to choose a healthier food. So
thank you,
Thank
Ms.
you.
Shanti, for your answer.
No problem.
Okay, thank you. Is there any other question, or do you want to share something? Yeah. After. Yeah, Ariel.
So I think it's pretty good. I like it. Like it's something new because like I've never eaten peanut butter which is not fried before. Usually everything here is fried. So this is something new and it's nice.
Thank you.
Okay, how about you, Ariel?
I think it's good for beginner.
Beginner.
For beginner. Do you want to try? Anyone want to try the peanut butter?
Okay.
But you have to take the clean spoon.
So, Ms. Janti, it seems that the young generations, the healthy food is like new experience for them. Yeah. So look at here, most of them taste the salad for the first time and find, yeah, it's good, but sometimes, like he said that the taste is quite strange for him. But how do you? I mean, do you have a strategy to educate the young generation so that they are aware of healthy food?
Yeah. So as I said, do not eliminate so sudden unless you're really sick. Okay. Unless the doctor said that you have hypertension, that you have high cholesterol, that you have cancer, that you have autoimmune. Okay, the typical, and you have allergy. Okay, you don't take it out immediately. You just do it gradually. Okay, introduce something to your body. Believe me, the body has the intelligence, okay, to adjust. So introduce step by step, gradually. Those salads, it's very nice to be accompanied by normal food. You know, for example, you have the rice. As I said before, you have the rice, and then you have a stir fry, tempeh, for example, and then you have, let's say, the lodeh, for example, and then you have the salad. That would be good.
Okay, so for you young guys, just
Try another one.
Yeah, introduce.
Try other salad.
Salad.
Yeah.
Little by little to your body. So that's the key.
I just want to add comment to the peanut butter.
Okay,
It's surprisingly good, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that at first I thought it will not be as good as I taste like this, because usually peanut butter that we have, they put a lot of sugar, put a lot of essence to make it stronger.
Yeah, and a lot of preservative. A lot of preservative, a lot of pengawet, so that it will the life of the product itself, it can last longer. Okay, this will only last for a month. Okay, so there you go. The shorter the life period of a food, the better. So you have to question when you go to supermarket, you see all these apples, which are all year round. Okay, you have to question that. What kind of apple is this?
Miss, actually, there is a theory. They said that what you eat make who you are. So, yeah, you are what you eat. They said like that. Yeah. So I think it's also. Do you believe that if we are eating healthy food, then make our mood also better? That we can control our emotion better? Because people say that why people easily get angry these days, because what they eat a lot of meat, they eat a lot of oil and salt, and it's correlated with emotional control. I want to hear your opinion. I want to listen to your opinion.
I mean, people have myths that if you don't eat meat, then you become calmer. You don't get angry easily. For me, probably that's not 100% true. All right? It's about how you process the food. Okay? If you process the food, you know that it's good, the quality is good, you know where it comes from, it makes you calm immediately. All right? Like today, you don't feel like, oh, I'm excited, I have to get all this salad. No, you take it slow because it's good, it's there, and you don't have to rush. All right? So it's not because of meat or no meat. Okay? If I do eat meat, it's because I need it, not because I have to eat meat. There is a difference. There's a difference.
Okay, well, it's very interesting, Bu Janti, the recipe and also our talk today. I believe that it will give us more insight about our eating habits, so we can start little by little. We don't have to rush. We can, step by step changing our eating habit, become more healthy, and also try to understand our body, what we need, and what we should eat, and how we can control ourselves. So, Bu Janti, maybe you can give one last message to all of the participants and all of the audience who want to change their eating habit and start a more healthy life by changing their eating habit. Maybe you can, give one last message for them.
It's easy. Give it a variety of food in what you eat. It's a variety of food. Don't eat the same thing every day. That's number one. And number two, if possible, eat a rainbow. Okay, you have all the colors. Okay, a variety of colors, and you can try. So it's good for you. And three, just start eating mindfully. So you question everything. What goes into your body, you question it. All right. So where does this food come from? How was it made? How does it make? Is it gonna be good for me? And the answer is yes, because I'm very hungry. But then how about afterwards? Okay, is it gonna still be good? If the answer is yeah, go for it. Okay. And then if that is the only choice, or if that kind of food is the only thing that is available for you now, you know, something that is already in front of you, is just make a blessing of the food that it will be useful for the body, and then you just consume it. As long as it is mindful, you'll be good.
Okay, thank you so much for all the sharing today, and all the knowledge that we learned from you today. It's very interesting. And guys, if you want to know more about Bu Janti, you can also check the Instagram account at Alter Jiwo, right, Bu? And also on Facebook, Janti Wiknyo Pranoto. Or you can also reach Bu Janti if you probably want to know more or discuss more. Is that all right, Bu Janti?
Yeah, consult, discuss, go ahead.
Go ahead. The email of Bu Janti, jantialterjiwo@gmail.com. So now we come to the end of our session today. But before we close this session, I would like to invite the committee to have a group picture with Bu Janti. So please, the committee, Bu Lucia, and also the other committee to come to the stage and to have the picture with Bu Janti.
Dicobain loh lagi loh, masih banyak.
Yeah, after this you have to finish the salad, guys. Ke tangan mungkin sebagai Bu Janti mungkin di sini. Di sana. Ibu. Okay. One more time. Okay. Okay, I think don't go. Bu Lucia, please stay. I think we should also invite all the participants to have a group picture, or maybe from how should we do that, Mas Henry? In front or there? Okay. Okay, all the participants, please come to the stage. Okay, some over there and maybe yang cowok-cowok di ini ya. Mungkin di agak gini aja. Oh, mau yang belakang aja. Oh. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Bu Janti. Thank you all of the participants who have joined today's session, and also everyone who joined online through Zoom. Thank you so much. And I hope that today's session will give us all some insight about healthy food. And I would like to inform you that we still have some agenda of our online fall program, and the nearest agenda would be the project presentation that will be conducted on Friday, 26th of November 2021. So I hope you to have a productive week and will be ready for the project presentation. And on behalf of all the organizing committee, I would like to thank you all for attending this culinary talk show and short cooking class. Okay, so my name is Anti, and I will see you again in the next agenda. Thank you for joining us, and have a nice day. Bye-bye. Thank you, Bu Janti. Thank you, everyone. Mari silahkan, di belakang juga sudah ada yang haus bisa minum juga, silahkan.